Welcome to Connections with Harvest Nights, bringing you a two-pile reading, pick a pile. I'd like to talk a little bit about our intuition and when our intuition is not really talking to us, when we can't hear it. Sometimes in those cases we're blocked because of something traumatic that happened, or we're not grounded, we haven't been meditating. Our mind is just full of everything. We're not focusing. So once the blockage is released in your body, you're able to hear your intuition, listen to your intuition, feel your intuition again. So sometimes that happens in life, we don't, people say, I can't hear my intuition, I can't hear that voice, but it never goes away. It really never does, because it's your superpower, listening to your intuition. So with that being said, let's start our two-pile reading, pick a pile, and use your intuition, and hopefully it's not flopped. If it is, there's always a surefire way to connect again to your intuition is just to breathe. Breathe in through your nose, breathe out through your mouth, and do that a few times, and just bring yourself down, ground yourself a little bit in whichever way you can or you do. Some people take a bath, some people meditate, some people walk into nature to connect again. So it's never really gone, it's just sometimes it's blocked. Okay, let's go on with our reading. We have two piles here. We have the Rider-Waite Smith, Coleman Smith, I should say, not Coleman, Smith pile. I'll delete that Coleman out of there. Smith, Rider being the publisher, Waite being the author, and Smith being the artist of these cards, which are the #1 international best cards selling tarot deck in the world, and still going strong. And we have every little thing you do is magic. And right here we have the clear crystal quartz. We have the purple labradorite, which is connected to the crown. And this is a clear crystal quartz, which amplifies the reading. So pick a pile, use your intuition. And I will start with, this is pile #1 with the purple labradorite, and pile #2 with the clear crystal quartz. So I'll put this pile aside, and we'll start with pile #1. Put the purple quartz there, purple labradorite, I should say. Okay, so I'll knock out any previous energy, and I'm calling in all my spirit guides, all our spirit guides. For pile #1, spirit guides, they're already starting to give you a message. So what's going on in and could you think of a question too while I'm shuffling the cards? You can think of a question or your concerns and see if it comes out in the reading. So your lifestyle right now is the first card that came out for you, pile #1. And is there anything blocking pile #1's lifestyle? Is there anything blocking pile, or is there something that needs to be brought into your lifestyle to maybe bring you more comfort, bring you more happiness, contentment? So what's going on in the next 0 to 3 months for pile #1? Pile #1, spirit guides, guardian angels, soul family, ancestors, animal spirit guides. I'm going to pull this card out here. And that is what's coming in the next 0 to 3 months. Is there anything that needs to be resolved in pile #1's life? Is there anything that needs to be resolved? Okay, let's put that there. And past energy for pile #1. Past energy. Whoa, we don't want too much coming out. Past energy, you have 2 cards for your past energy. What's coming in the next 3 to 6 months for pile #1? Pile #1, spirit guides, can you give me a card for pile #1? Can you give me a card? Spirit guides, guardian angels, our furry animal friends. They're in the spirit realm also. And your final card, pile number 1. Pile number 1, your final card. Pile number 1, a final card for pile number 1. Okay, that happened. Okay, so on the bottom of the deck, pile number 1, there's someone around you that is being deceitful. They're trying to get away with something. Keep your eyes open for that, pile number 1. Somebody's trying to be deceitful and take something that's not really theirs. So watch out for that, pile number 1. Pile number 1, you have the 6 of Cups. Now the 6 of Cups is all about nostalgia. Perhaps you're going to get a message from an old friend you haven't seen for a long time. Maybe you're going to go for a coffee, dinner, but you will be bumping into somebody from the past. And perhaps they'll be bringing a gift, or you'll be bringing a gift to somebody from the past, a friendship, maybe an ex-lover. Okay, so we'll put that aside. Pile number 1, your lifestyle right now as it stands. You have been, this is the Hermit, and a hermit represents stepping back, doing some soul searching, pile number 1. Perhaps you haven't been really out in the limelight because you want to figure things out. There's things you want to advice from the inside, not the outside, pile number 1. So the only way we can do that is stepping out of the limelight, being a bit of a recluse, and looking for the answers inside, looking for our light, what we want in our lives. So perhaps in your life, you need to start doing that. You need to start getting the answers from inside yourself. Spend some quiet time. That's going on right now, pile number 1. Also, the High Priestess card. The High Priestess card is all about your intuition. There's some kind of answers you're looking for, pile number 1, with the Hermit here too. There's some kind of answers you're looking for, and the only way you're going to get them is by listening to your intuition and stepping back and going kind of inside yourself and doing some soul searching, because there's something going on. Maybe there's a situation going on that you don't see what's unfolding yet. So it's really important that you listen to your intuition and you get your answers from the inside of yourself. So coming in the next 0 to 3 months, you're going to be concerned about something. There's something that's going to be on your mind. It won't last, of course, because that's the great thing about life. There's always change. So right now, perhaps there's something on your mind that you have to figure out. And that really makes sense right now with these 2 cards at the bottom, the Hermit and the High Priestess. So that's coming in the next 0 to 3 months, or it could be happening right now. You need to figure out what's going on, what kind of messages, what information is being kept from you that you just have to use your intuition to figure it out. What needs to be resolved, pile number 1, is your happily ever after. Number 10 is the happily ever after card. It's all about you finding your happily ever after. And like I usually say, it's not the same for everybody. Some people want money, some people want assets, some people want love, some people want good high-paying jobs. You know, it's different for everyone. So your resolve is to find your happily ever after, pile number 1. Your past energy, pile number 1, has been you had to stand your ground lately. You really had to stand your ground, stand up for yourself. And if you haven't been doing that, you need to be doing that. Okay, and this is the card, the 8 of Pentacles of the Master. This is the Mastercraft card. So maybe lately you've been feeling a bit doing things that are repetitious, but you've been making money, or maybe you need to do something to start making money, but you are a creative person. It is a Mastercraft card. So those are 2, that's what this card represents. Making money, and perhaps something that's repetitious. Maybe you want to try something new, a new job. But you have to stand your ground either way. Coming in the next 3 to 6 months, pile number 1, you're going to be looking out. 3 of Wands. Wands are all about actions, and you're going to be waiting for your ship to come in, pile number 1. Perhaps the information that's coming to you will help you, make a decision of what you want to do, what kind of actions you can take. Perhaps you're going to invest in something, and you're just waiting for the return. Now that's coming in the next 3 to 6 months. Your final card is, yes, there's messages coming your way. There's big changes coming your way. A nice surprise. Maybe you're thinking the 8 of Wands is all about it also represents a trip. Maybe you're going overseas, or you're thinking of going on vacation somewhere. But this is a big change coming your way. Things are up in the air. See, you haven't really decided what you want to do, pile number 1. You're waiting on, maybe you're waiting on a refund of money from the income tax, perhaps. But this is also about taking a little, this could be a big trip, a little trip, perhaps a move. Maybe you're moving, the Maritimes, across water. Okay, so that is your reading, pile number 1, and we're going to take some oracle cards, and these are really special cards for me because these are from Sylvia Brown, and she was a well-known psychic, and I actually met her, and I went to see one of her last performances at Place des Arts in Montreal, Quebec. So let's pick a card here. Let's knock out any old energy. Can I have a card for, whoa, it turned right over. A card for pile number 1. Maybe I'll take 2 cards. Can I have 2 cards? There we go. So 2 cards for pile number 1. The bottom of the deck, it says, even if dark-souled entities are in your own family, pile number 1, know that you can divorce yourself from them. So if that's going on for you, pile number 1, you can divorce them. You can take a little, or a separation for a short period of time. So the card that came up first, I'm going to get my glasses on so I can actually read exactly what this says. Okay, so for you, pile number 1, the card that came out, it's your choice to make life easy or difficult, pile number 1. So choose to live with gratitude, loyalty, and commitment. And like the butterfly, there's always change. The butterfly doesn't start off as a butterfly. So there's a lot of change coming your way for pile number 1. And the next card that you received is, you may not always see it, pile number 1, but realize that out of all the bad comes good. You just have to recognize that. Look at things in another perspective, pile number 1. Spirit has spoken. Let's move on to pile number 2, if you chose pile number 2. Okay, we'll just quickly put these cards away, and we will move on to pile number 2, if you picked pile number 2. There we go. You put the desert rose stone crystal right back on the cards, and that's all about your path in life. The desert rose, that's what it represents. So what we have here is the crystal quartz. Put that aside, and let's pick the cards for pile number 2. Knock out any old energy, and I call in all the spirit guides for pile number 2. Think of a question, pile number 2, or your concerns. Maybe you'll get the answer in the reading. So what's going on with pile number 2? Pile number 2 is lifestyle. I'm calling in all the spirit guides, your guardian angels, your animal spirit guides, your ancestors. What's going on with pile number 2? That's pile number 2's lifestyle, the first card that came out. So is there anything blocking pile number 2's lifestyle? What's coming in the next 0 to 3 months for pile number 2? What's coming, spirit guides, soul family? Is there something coming? These are really big cards. I'll turn them this way. What's coming for pile number 2? Let's take this card that's sticking out the most. in the next 0 to 3 months. And what does pile number 2 have to resolve? Spirit guides, guardian angels, ancestors. Let's take this card at the bottom here. I'll put it right there. And pile number 2's past energy. Can you tell me what pile number 2's past energy? This one flipped over, then flipped back. So what we're going to do is, I'm going to keep it just on the side. I don't like to mess around with spirit guides. You know, if it came out more or less, it's staying out. Moving on. So pile number 2, in the next 3 to 6 months for pile number 2, can we have a card? Spirit guides, guardian angels, can we have a card for pile number 2? What's coming in the next 3 to 6 months for pile number 2? There we go. And the final card for pile number 2, a final card for pile number 2, spirit guides, guardian angels, animal spirit friends, if you have something to say. I'm going to turn it again. Let's go. Pile number 2, can I have a card, a final card for pile number 2? A final card for pile number 2. I'm going to take this one. Okay, so let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. We have the 7 of Cups. And the 7 of Cups represents, I have glasses on. I can't really see with those glasses. 7 of the Cups represents, your head has been in the clouds, pile number 2. You have all kinds of dreams and ideas, and you know, you imagine a lot of things happening. Now, whether or not these things, and Cups are all about relationships too. So maybe there's, you know, your head's a bit in the clouds. Perhaps you're imagining a few things that are not really happening, and that's okay. We want to have a good imagination, think of good things. So that's what that represents. Okay, so this card flipped out and flipped back. Now this card is the Hermit. So your spirit guides want you to know that it is time for you to step back out of the limelight and give yourself a little bit of quiet time. Perhaps there's things on your mind that you really need to do some soul searching and can't take the advice of other people. Well, you can take it, but you don't necessarily have to do it. So you have to look for the answers inside yourself, pile number 2. So do some soul searchings. There's some answers waiting for you to figure out or to find. So what's going on in your lifestyle, pile number 2? You have the Ace of Pentacles. Oh, a new financial beginning, pile number 2. Ace of Pentacles are all new aces or new beginnings. And there's some financial endeavor, maybe a project that's going to make money that you're just starting new or you're thinking of it. Let's see what is there, if there's anything blocking it, that idea, or if there's something that needs to be brought in. The 2 of Swords. Okay, so the 2 of Swords, you can't make this financial decision, new financial decision, blindfolded. You need to make a decision, take off the blindfold, and you can't make the decision blindly. Let's put it that way. You really have to think about it. And here we go back to the Hermit. You have to do what's right for you, pile number 2, okay, in this new financial decision coming your way. Project, or maybe it's a new job, a new way of making money. And you have a decision to make. So you have to pick the best decision for you and for you alone. Or maybe for your family. But it's you the one that's going to be doing the work. So what's coming in the next 0 to 3 months for pile number 2 is the 3 of Swords. There could be some kind of, whatever decision you're going to make, it could be some kind of heartbreak. So you really have to choose a good decision. You really do need some time to do some soul searching. Maybe you're going to be leaving an old job that you really love, and it might break your heart, but you know, change is is what life is all about, and taking chances. You can't always be playing it safe. And now, what needs to be resolved again is the Three of Wands. And the wands are all about action. So you're kind of waiting for your ships to come in. Perhaps you invested in some kind of investments, and you're waiting for the money to come in order to make a decision, and a good decision. So your past energy, pile number 1, was the Five of Pentacles. You were feeling a bit isolated, maybe financially or physically. So you don't have to worry about that anymore. That's in the past. Let it go. Let that energy go. It's done. It's over. Don't worry about it, pile number 2. Let it go. You don't want to carry it into the future. Now, what's coming in the next 3 to 6 months is you have the Devil, and the Devil is a Capricorn energy, and perhaps you feel stuck with this decision that you have to make. You really have to do some soul searching, pile number 2. Now, maybe you feel stuck. You've been procrastinating about what you want to do. That's okay, though, because the Devil, people see this card and they're like, oh my God, the Devil, it's bad luck, or it's evil, or it is not. It just is telling us, we need to make a decision and get ourselves unstuck and go in the direction that we should be going into, our just path. Now, your final card, pile number 2, is the Ace of Swords, and that's all about strength and clarity and the answers. You're going to get in the future, you're going to get the total answer to what you need to do in the situation that you are in. It's a money situation, a job situation. So you're going to get some major clarity, and that's fantastic. Aces are new beginnings and strength, new thoughts. Now we're going to take some cards, a few cards from, this is a deck from Sylvia Browne. She was a famous, well-known psychic, and I actually met her and went to her one of her last shows at Place des Arts in Montreal, Quebec. So I did purchase a pack of her cards. So we'll take some, knock out the old energy. Let's have 2 cards for pile number 2. Spirit guides. 2 cards for pile number 2. Well, that one came out. Another, whoa, let me just shuffle. Another card for pile number 2. Another card for pile number 2. But I have another card for pile number 2, and that one flew to the floor, so we're going to take it. Now, at the bottom of the deck, pile number 2, you have love yourself, pile number 2. It's very important that you love yourself and all the good you do. Love yourself and all the good in you, then others will feel it and love you too. See, the more we love ourselves, the more love we generate, like on the outside of ourselves. And people see it, and we feel it. It's good for us. It's healthy. Love yourself, pile number 2. Love yourself a little bit more than you're doing. Okay, so that's at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Your first card you had that came out, that flew out, was there's never an easy way to do anything worthwhile. Through hard work, you'll learn. So I'm sure this reading is all about your job, your livelihood, and basically you're going to work hard to get, you've been working hard to get where you want to go. You still have to work at it. I mean, it's always good to have challenges. If everything came to us easily, what kind of challenge would that be for us? What kind of life would it be? Great for a while, that's for sure. Okay, let's move on to the other card, and pile number 2. You can have a partner you love, but don't forget all the other loves, such as friends, family, pets, and so on. So you can have a partner, pile number 2, that you love, but don't forget your other loves. Don't forget your friends, your family, your animals. You know, you need to expand that love to everyone in your life. Okay, so Spirit has spoken, pile number 2. But a really lovely reading. It looks like you're going to be making money, pile number 2. Spirit has spoken. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Thank you, and we'll see you again.